This is the All Bros podcast. I am Caleb Albers,
And I am Jonathan Rose.
and we are a couple of aspiring filmmakers that love to watch and critique movies, but also enjoy a lot of bit of the nerd life. This week on the podcast, Rose has a bit of pop figure news and Blu-rays that have come out and are being released and that we're on the hunt for. We got some Avengers 4 news that was released.
That
Same
kind
with...
of pisses him off.
Yeah, that
It's
pisses
pretty
me off.
funny, actually.
It's unofficial right now. That's what I've heard.
I'm sorry, but I might laugh my ass off.
If it becomes
It's
official, I'm
actually
going to
official.
freaking throw a bitch fit.
Oh,
Uh,
shit.
We got some Hasbro news and some Halloween news, the movie.
Yeah.
And then our this week's sneak peeks, we got Ralph Breaks the Internet. We got the Bumblebee trailer. And we also got the Spider-Man Into Spider-Verse trailer this morning.
Yeah, this morning.
Yeah, this morning when we're recording this, so that's pretty great.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Yeah, boys. Boy, I don't know what I'm saying. Alright. What's first?
All right. The Adventures in Hunting.
Sorry.
The Adventures in Hunting segment's first, Rose.
I'm
You
sorry.
know this.
Sorry.
Gosh damn it.
Shut up, asshole. All right. So, the only one that I've seen that is coming out, and this already came out. It actually came out this morning, and it was Stonekeeper. I hope I'm saying that right. Wasn't it Stonekeeper?
Yeah, it was the Stonekeeper.
Okay. So it was the Stonekeeper Funko Pop from Avengers Infinity War, and it was exclusive to the pop-up shop on Funko's website. And I think it sold out within 10 minutes. But I hear it was actually very smooth for a lot of people. Like, they weren't having any trouble, like, checking out. It didn't, just completely delete from their cart. So, yeah. Because I've heard some people have had experiences like that. They've had shitty experiences on the Funko site.
I wonder if Funko ups their servers when they do big sales like that.
That's a good question. Okay, I know it's like going off topic. Speaking of Funko, have you seen that documentary on Netflix about it?
No, it's on my list, though.
Dude, you got to. It's so good. It's
Is
so
it?
cool. It's really cool seeing how they came to be.
Okay, I gotta watch it
Yeah,
now.
dude, watch it. So good. So I didn't get it because I don't really like how it looks. I don't know, like, it doesn't. Well, it's kind of.
It does look super funky, dude. Like,
Yeah.
top of his mouth is, like, up really high.
Yeah.
And then it's just, like, red at the bottom. It's
I don't know. It doesn't. It's not one that I don't really think it's worth $23.
No.
Yeah. And then the other, actually I got three. So this like past 2 weeks, Target has been releasing their like four, I think. I think it's four. Exclusive Funko Pops that they came out with. There was a Jurassic World exclusive, two Incredibles 2 exclusives, and then a Deadpool one. I was able to actually find the Jurassic World one where it has Owen holding a baby raptor, and it's freaking adorable. But it's not confirmed that it's blue, because it doesn't say holding blue. But
Yeah, which is super dumb,
I'm
dude.
going to assume it's blue, though. Yeah, it's got to
Yeah.
be blue. And so, yeah, I was actually able to get that, I think, this past Saturday, because right when I got to my Target, the guy was putting them out. Like, he had just barely opened the box, and he was setting them up on the counter, so I was able to
Noise.
get the best one. And then the other one that was released was the Iron Spidey from Avengers Infinity War. I actually had to get that from a seller from the Utah Funko page. I was able to get him for $15. But what was funny is about a week later, AF Target gets their shipment in, and they had like freaking 16 Iron Spideys.
Holy shit, dude.
So I'm like, whatever. At least I have him. That's all that matters, right?
True.
At least I got Iron Spidey.
True.
And then I was able to also get from the exact same guy, because, like, I swear he's my pop dealer now.
Make sure you emphasize the P
Yeah.
so it doesn't sound like you're saying pot.
Okay. He's my Funko Pop dealer. There we go. Is that better?
That works.
Okay. This Friday, I'm gonna be able to pick up the Elastigirl from him for retail for $10. So I'm super
Is
excited
that
about that.
the Target one?
Yeah, the one where she's outstretching her hand.
That one's super
Um,
cool.
I haven't been able to find Fire Jack Check. I probably won't be able to. I'll have to resort to either eBay or hopefully someone selling it on that Utah Funko page. And then Mermaid Deadpool, which looks awesome, because I know they have a regular version and then they have a chrome version. But surprisingly, the chrome version is not a chase. It's just another exclusive, which actually really surprises me.
Yeah, that's
think
kind of
that-
weird.
yeah,
Especially
whatever.
if they they're exactly the same, aren't they?
Yeah, just not, the other one's chrome. So I'm
That's
kind of
kinda
surprised that
dumb.
they didn't make that the chase, but hey, it makes it easier to find.
Mhm.
So, I did not see any of those at any of my targets. When I picked up Owen, the only one I saw is when Deadpool's just like kind of like pulling like the Jeff Goldblum laying down pose. So, um, I'm like totally just like saying random Funko Pops now. I was able to get another Amazon Pennywise, the one where he's holding the severed arm, but it came beat to shit. So I reached out to Amazon, and they are actually sending me another one for absolutely free, and they told me to keep the one I have. So I'm giving that to Caleb, and I'm praying that this one comes in good condition.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
What are you going to do if it doesn't?
I'm just gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
At least you could, if it's like super beat to shit, that could be one that you display outside of the box.
But I don't display Funko Pops out of the
Oh my
box.
gosh, dude, you looked physically uncomfortable when I said that. You're just like,
I'm sorry, that's not what I do. I know that's what you do.
yeah, of course
But-
it's what I do. I have a whole shelf dedicated to my middle finger to the box.
Some collectors must hate you.
A lot of them do.
Yeah, fair.
That Iron Spidey one is pretty cool, but it's something I'd have to find out and about and like at a decent price for me to
Dude,
get it.
$8.99 is a really good deal.
I know, like I'd buy it for that, but if it's
Why didn't you tell me? I would have picked you up one.
I don't know, because I'm not allowed to buy pop figures until I'm more responsible.
Okay, I would have like held on to it as like a reference fail if I failed. You know, you'd get that. I have like,
Yeah.
damn, I have like 4. That would make it 4 pops already lined up for it.
Yeah, speaking of which, we need to do a showdown, our first showdown ever,
Yeah.
because last month we didn't have any reference fails. I
It's
don't
a
think.
miracle. No, I don't think so.
Let me just double check. Do. Nope, we didn't have any.
Wow.
Yeah, that one's from the month before.
Cool. Wow.
Yeah, so we didn't have any this month, so now we need to do a showdown, which we said is we're going to do,
Isn't it movie quotes?
yeah, a movie
Okay.
quote
So we're gonna
list.
do.
And then if you can't name the movie that it's from, then you get a point.
So is that gonna be our main event for next week?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Cool.
Well, maybe. We'll talk about it.
Either that or a separate episode, whichever. Or if you want to do it at the beginning.
Yeah.
So, just let me know.
Oh, I forgot. We forgot to say what our main event was for this week.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, I freaking suck.
Yeah, you really did.
We're doing the Deadpool 2 breakdown,
Yeah.
just so you guys know. So jumping to Blu-rays, what you got?
So the only one that I know that's coming out this next week is The Strangers Pray at Night. which was definitely an anticipated sequel to the First Strangers, which I really liked the sequel. It wasn't. I still think. I don't know. I'll have to rewatch both, but I still think the First Strangers is better, just because it was so creepy. Um, but I'll definitely be picking it up. But most likely will be like an eBay purchase, where like I can get it for like $15, because I don't think it's worth 20.
Yeah, I like the first one better after like getting the little refresher of it.
Yeah.
But the second one, the ending especially was just full of bullshit. The dude got set on fire. His truck blew up, and it still took a shit ton of stuff
Dude,
for him
Michael
to.
Myers ain't got shit on the Man in the Mask.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. Like I was just like, okay, he's got to be dead now, and then he just shows up out of nowhere. Bullshit.
Yeah.
And then he's like driving while his truck is on fire. He's not freaking Ghost Rider. Bullshit.
I kind of hate though how much Pinup Girl was wasted. Like she only had like what, like 2 minutes of screen time, if that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she did go out in a cool way though.
She got the shit kicked out
Well,
of her.
I mean, the guy though, like I feel like he says like one of the lines that like basically like anyone in a horror movie would ever want to say. You know, like I killed one of yours. How does that feel? Like, come on, that would feel so cool to say.
Dude, I'd just be like, challenge accepted. Oh, it's on.
And dude, that pool scene was awesome. That might be the best part of the movie. Just them fighting in the pool.
I'd have to agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And the song was perfect.
Oh, yeah.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just choked a little bit.
Okay.
So jumping to our Through the Wall segment, we got some Avengers 4 news. So the Russo brothers posted and said that Avengers 4 could be up to 3 hours long.
I'll take 4.
I know, right? Dude,
Just give me a bathroom break in between. Right at the 2 hour mark.
no kidding. I would embrace that, dude.
Yeah.
Even if
oh,
there were
me
like
too.
4 hours no breaks, I'd be like,
I
you're
don't
really
know if I
pushing
could
me
do
tonight.
that. I have a weak bladder.
Well, then just don't drink anything.
But then I'm gonna be dehydrated.
Oh well.
I'm
Would you rather
screwed.
pee in the middle of Avengers 4?
No, but I'm screwed either way.
Dude, I'm hoping for a long movie.
Oh, me too.
Just super
Everybody-
hard.
Dude, everybody is. Like, come on.
Also, with Avengers 4, got a unofficial concept art, and I'm
Really-
hoping it stays unofficial forever.
It's so funny how much this pisses him off. It's hilarious.
Dude, it's not even close to being funny. The picture of everyone else is super cool.
Yeah. Oh, Hawkeye looks awesome.
Yeah. So we got a picture of,
Basically,
in
everyone
order
that's
from left to right, we got Thor, still looks freaking badass.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel in her red and blue costume, and I'm kind of digging how her powers look.
Yeah, me too.
We got Nebula, and then Iron Man, and I'm assuming Nebula helps Iron Man get to Earth
Yeah, probably.
or go gather the Avengers. Then there's Rocket, and I just realized looking at this picture like yesterday, Iron Man hasn't met Rocket yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And I am so excited
that's
for that
gonna be
moment.
Very interesting.
Dude, I want him to go, like, come down to Earth and just be talking to all the Avengers, being like, I have done it with a lot of shit. There's probably nothing I haven't seen. And then Rocket, like, starts talking and being like, okay. That happened.
Oh, my gosh. Same thing with Groot. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Never mind. Too soon?
Too soon. Then next we get Black Widow, and it looks like she's gone back to having red hair. and it looks like it's up in a braid,
Yeah.
and then it looks like she's holding something. It looks kind of like a bow, but I know it's not.
Oh, she was copying Hawkeye, I swear. Oh, no, I'm assuming. Oh, like, remember those, like, sticks that she had in the movie?
Oh
I
yeah,
think, like, she can
this
attach those to make a
that'd be
baton.
bitchin'. Then the next in line is freaking Hulk in a full body suit, which
Isn't his arm.
destroys. What?
Isn't one of his arms showing?
No, I
Oh.
mean, no, it doesn't look like it.
Huh.
Yeah, he freaking has like a skin tight suit, which is bullshit because Hulk never wears a
I
shirt.
don't know.
Hulk will change his costume or his shorts all day long. I don't care what you do to his shorts as long as it has a little bit of purple in them.
Go.
But Hulk does not need a shirt ever. This is not an image that I needed.
It's an image that I needed because, you know.
No, you can bite me.
Hey, at least my character's finally in some advertisement if it's real.
I'm hoping it's not. And I'm hoping that they release something to be like, no, we're not putting Hulk in a shirt. And I
I don't
talked
know,
about this. I talked about this with you earlier. I don't know. So the character that they're going to be portraying in this is Professor Hulk,
Yeah.
which is Bruce Banner controlling the Hulk's body
Mm-hmm.
or being in charge of his body. So I don't know if that's like the agreement that they come to, but I don't like that at all.
The thing that I don't. This is just my opinion. The thing that I think that makes this picture probably not real is because I don't think they would spoil that Captain America doesn't have a beard anymore. Um, why I don't see him like reinstalling or like wearing a costume that still has the stars and stripes.
Right.
And I think Black Widow would still keep her blonde hair because technically they're still in hiding.
Right. But you remember that there have been behind the scenes pictures of Chris Evans in his suit from Avengers.
Yeah, but they're saying that that's a flashback.
It's a flashback?
Yeah.
Then why are Iron Man and
Because-
Ant-Man there?
Oh. I don't know, because I thought they were mentioning something about the time stone.
Unless you get the time stone from Thanos and learn how to use it
Yeah,
and
that's
go
true.
back and
I don't know, maybe I read
cause hell.
Calls hell.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they... I mean, part of me hopes that they kind of go back and be like, hey, heads up. But another part of me hopes that they don't go back and do what Days of Futures Past did and just ruin all the other movies.
Yeah, I don't want them to do that. No.
I mean, because Iron Man could go back and be like, hey, also, don't let me build Ultron. And then Age of Ultron never happened, which I know a lot of people wouldn't complain about.
I'd
but
complain,
Yeah,
very much so.
yeah. Yeah, so the next person in line was Captain America, and he has the star back, and it looks like he's back to wearing, like, blue, and doesn't look like the stripes are back, though. It
Oh,
looks like more white and black. So,
it's weird though seeing
what
him
it's-
without a beard now. It's throwing me off. I think it looked way cooler with the beard.
yeah. Then, next we get Hawkeye,
Oh yeah, looking badass as that.
and I'm hoping that it looks like he has, like, facial hair.
What?
A little bit. It looks like he has, like, a bit of a goatee going on.
Hey, I'm okay with that.
I'll let you pull that up. And then next
yeah,
we
it
get
does.
War Machine in some crazy ass hunka suit.
That looks bitchin' though.
I know it does look super bitchin', but that's also not the suit that he was wearing.
No.
So unless Iron Man built him another one,
Does it look like Hawkeye's like sides are shaved? Because it kind of looks like that. It kind of looks like how.
a little bit. It doesn't
Okay.
look like the mohawk that we've seen.
No, it doesn't.
So who knows?
Yeah.
Again, just praying that this isn't official. And then lastly, we get Ant-Man.
Isn't that the same suit from Ant-Man and the Wasp?
I don't know.
It
The
looks
one
like
from
it.
Ant-Man and the Wasp has like a little bit more black near the shoulders.
Oh, it does?
So I'm thinking no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, everyone else looks super cool, but the only complaint I have is Hulk. They need to leave
Yeah,
the
that's the only
Hulk
complaint I have.
alone.
Yeah.
I'm 100% okay if you guys want to make Hulk intelligent or make Banner control Hulk's body. Don't put Hulk in a freaking suit. I know that Banner might be a little self-conscious about being a freaking ripped-ass green monster, but no.
Oh my
Tell
goodness.
him to suck it up.
It's so funny how much this pisses you off. It's hilarious.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. I'm not a type of person to get like I hate when my baby cousin uses the term triggered because she uses it for everything, but this is a trigger. Like
Oh
hardcore.
my gosh.
Like set off the freaking fireworks trigger.
Oh my goodness.
All right, before I get more upset, we're moving on.
Yeah. Good
So
idea.
Hasbro. So did they just buy the rights or
Yeah,
what?
so
So what's the
Hasbro
deal?
officially owns Power Rangers. Save and
Good, maybe
sold.
we'll get some decent toys.
Wow. I'm just kidding. But yeah. So
Dude, it's true.
yeah, I'm honestly surprised that like Saban sold Power Rangers. That's pretty amazing. I never thought that he would sell it.
Yeah. Do you think they're going to do like a reboot or something or do you think they're going to like ignore the first one?
I think they should not ignore the first one because I really like the first one. And I don't know. I don't want. I would be so mad if they recast. I think.
Yeah, if they recast, that'd be super shitty.
Yeah, because they picked a perfect
I do think that
cast
they need
for the
new
Rangers.
suits.
Really, I liked the suits.
I didn't, dude.
I really liked them.
I can't say I did. So the picture of the YouTube what is it? The picture that they have for the YouTube video, if they went with that
Yeah.
costume, I would freaking love it. So it's more classic looking.
Okay, but I don't know if that really works nowadays. Like that still looks.
You could
like,
say the same thing about Power Rangers in general.
Don't be bashing on Power Rangers.
I'm not bashing on Power Rangers, but if we're saying what works and what doesn't,
But that still looks like they're in like skin tight suits.
yeah, well what if you just like took that look?
Okay. And like took like how the costumes in the new one looked and just like make those kind of like
Yeah, those adjustments.
okay, all right, I could see that.
So maybe so like the suit color would stay the same.
Okay.
So I'm just going to grab this, my little blue Power Ranger figure. So the diamond on his
figure, not just figure.
whatever.
Wow.
The figure on or the diamond on his chest would go to from being blue to white,
Okay.
and then his helmet changes to look more like the Zord
Okay.
or like their Zord of choice or of what or whatever. I know it's not their choice, the one that
Okay, quick question cuz I want to I don't know why this is like been in my head ever since the movie came out. Do you think the Red Ranger's helmet looks like a bicycle helmet?
like from the movie or
Yeah, from the movie. Have you seen the Red Ranger's helmet recently?
I have and shit, I think it does.
I don't know. Like I saw before the movie came out, I saw like one of the toys that they had for the Red Ranger. I'm like, dude, your helmet looks like a bicycle helmet.
And like one of those dumb bicycle helmets too.
Yep.
Ew. Yeah.
I can't really say anything about that, like mean about that though, because I liked the new suits. I really liked them.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool if it was like kind of a with their helmets. If they went back to like how the original looks, maybe an updated version of the original
Okay.
helmet look. But I think it'd be cool instead of them having their entire face show,
Yeah.
kind of like Iron Man,
Yeah.
if it was just where their lips were. So like where the silver part is.
I don't.
So it's more like a Batman thing.
No, I think it works more with like the Iron Man kind of thing. I think it looks.
Does
better.
it?
To me, it does. I don't know. Maybe
Like even if they're just talking, if just that part went up, and then when they're in
That would just
battle,
look
it just
weird.
goes down.
that would just look weird in my opinion. I don't know. Whenever they do that, it just looks weird to me. I don't know.
Hmm.
Just my opinion.
Then how would you feel if like the silver mouth moved when they talked?
No. No. Oh, hell no. That's just wrong. Why would you even bring that up?
I don't know. It's an option.
No. Let's just stick with the Iron Man thing.
Honestly, they should just take the helmet off. That's what I feel.
That's not the Power Ranger way.
That is the Power
I
Ranger
know,
way.
I'm just kidding.
That's my Power Ranger way. But I'm super excited for the new movies,
Oh.
whatever they do with them.
I just find it funny that like I think before the first Power Rangers came out, they're like, oh, we got like 5 or 6 sequels planned, and they're like, well, shit, movie only made 140 million.
Yeah,
Might
what
want to
did you
rethink our
expect, dude?
strategies. That's like
Dude,
one of the
if I
few-
was like the people in charge, like the producers of that, I'd just be like, yeah, what did you expect? You're rebooting a franchise that's for like children that don't know quality entertainment yet.
But still, they did a really good job reinventing it. Like,
They did.
for the first time, you actually gave a shit about the characters.
That is true.
I didn't. In the original show, I didn't really care. I'm just like, can I just get to you fighting Rita Repulsa and putties? That's all I care about.
Dude, that's exactly how I felt. I was just like, I'm not invested in you guys. And dude, I actually stopped there. I remember the episode that I stopped watching Power Rangers. The exact episode. It was the rerun of one of the Power Rangers, and it was a kid, super short, right? And then when he morphs, he gets the suit on him, and then he grows.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I'm done.
I think you're thinking of Turbo, a Power Rangers movie, or was it an episode of the show?
No, it was a show.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Because it happened like more than once. I was just like, okay,
Okay.
is he just like big
Yeah,
now?
it must
that
just
better
been-
that
Yeah, I think it was just called Turbo or a Power Rangers. Yeah, dude, have you seen the movie Turbo, a Power Rangers
No.
movie? Oh my god! So I can't remember what happens to the Blue Ranger, but this kid all of a sudden shows up. He's like, "Guys, I'm the new Blue Ranger." I'm like, "Wait, so it's that freaking easy to become a Power Ranger? What the hell?"
yeah, no kidding. I'm like, I want to be a Power Ranger.
Oh, but that like switch like so pissed me off. I'm like, okay, he's the same height as them now. That's bullshit. That is straight up bullshit.
Yeah, but would you rather have had him stay short?
No, that would look so stupid. It'd be kind of funny though. Just
Dude, it would be freaking hilarious to see him. He's like, I'm here, guys. I'll beat them up for you. And then just watch Rita laugh at him.
oh my gosh, can this please happen? Oh my gosh.
Hopefully,
That movie sucked though.
hopefully Hasbro knows what they're doing. I mean, what was the last movie they did?
Transformers.
Oh shit, we're screwed.
That's
Dude,
why
I
when
was
they-
thinking Battleship, and I did like. I know Battleship gets a lot of hate. I didn't hate it.
Oh, I didn't hate it either, but it's not good.
No, it's not good, but I didn't hate it.
I don't know. Hopefully Bumblebee's good, then that will give me some hope, but
Oh yeah, if Bumblebee sucks, then
That's
I'm
gonna
done with Power
freaking
Rangers.
suck.
I'm just gonna like lay it to rest,
That's
dude.
like so sad that the only good Transformers movie is the first one.
Hmm. And that didn't even set the bar very high.
No, it really didn't. I don't know. Like,
No, it's just like, how did you make it worse?
I was like stupid as a kid when I first saw Transformers because because you know how in Jurassic Park they're like animatronics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have thought that the Autobots and Decepticons were not CGI. I was not the brightest kid.
Obviously.
Shut up. I don't know. Like after the first one, I feel like watching robots fight kind of got old once you get to 5. Watching it for the first time.
It's because it didn't have a good story.
It didn't.
It's just kind of like a buffer, like the stuff that you have to go through
Yeah.
to get to the stuff you want.
That's true.
It's kind of like how Power Rangers was. You don't want to get invested in the character or the people. You want to see them friggin' fight, which is something that the Saban's Power Rangers did really well.
Mm-hmm.
I was invested in the characters hardcore. And then they started fighting, and I was just like, ugh. I did have a super huge grin when they were in their Zords running down and they were playing the original Go Power Rangers. I was just like, yes!
I wish it went on for longer.
Mm-hmm.
It was only like, what, like 5 seconds?
Yeah, I would have preferred them to stay in their Zords and fight for a really long time.
Yeah, that'd been awesome.
The one thing that gets me with that, though,
Yeah.
is that the Megazord...
I did not like how the Megazord looked.
No.
The Zords alone looked awesome, but the Megazord, no.
Yeah, so they never talked... So, he never talked about the Zords fusing. He just talked about the Zords...
No, he didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, he just talked about the Zords transforming into whatever the most powerful being on that planet is.
Mm-hmm.
And so I understand that they get pushed into the freaking volcano type geyser thing,
Yeah.
and then they transform into the most powerful thing on the planet, which is Rita's little golden child.
Goldar.
Goldar?
Yeah, Goldar.
You messing with me?
No, I'm serious. That's the name.
That's so dumb.
Goldar.
That is
Sorry.
so dumb.
He looked a lot cooler in the show. Just saying.
I'd have to look him up, but yeah. So I understand that it was Goldar, and so he transformed to look like Goldar. So did they separate after that, or is it just stuck as a Megazord?
I don't know. I would assume they separated after.
Like, I'd like to see them transform like how they did in the show.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
And be like individual parts of the machine. But sadly, no.
So that is Goldar in the original show.
Goldar looks so cool in that.
I know,
What the hell?
right? I know. I can't believe you don't remember Goldar.
I don't.
He was usually always by Rita's side.
I probably remember him. It's been so long since I've watched the original Power Rangers.
Oh,
Like a
I
really
know it was
long
on
time.
Netflix for a while, but I don't think it is anymore.
Yeah, I watched like first episode and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Wow, it really was this cheesy.
Yeah, my
Alright.
standards weren't very high as a kid.
Well,
But all kidding aside, I am going to raise my children on that.
Oh yeah. I mean, come on. Like when you were a kid, did you like act out too when they'd be like, Tyrannosaurus, Triceratops? Or
Okay,
was I
if
the
you
only-
didn't, you're un-American.
That's true.
Yeah, so moving on to your favorite, Halloween.
Oh yeah.
So what do you know so far?
Well, I don't know anything about the story. I think they've
The
released
story they keep on the hush hush. It's just like little things, right?
Yeah. So a trailer is supposed to drop Friday. They did release a teaser trailer, and it's like freaking awesome because you're like getting like a close up of Michael Myers' mask. I can talk. And like you're hearing a voiceover saying like he killed 3 teenagers in 1980 or 1978. and just all this stuff. And then I think it's Laurie Strode that says, "All right, you're not afraid of the boogeyman. You should be." And it's just like, and then like all of a sudden like the Halloween theme starts playing, and you see his mask in full form, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's amazing." Um, so so trailer's coming Friday, and then they released a couple of images where you get to see Laurie Strode and Michael Myers for like the first time. And holy shit, Michael Myers got old. But
Mm-hmm.
he looks badass.
He does, dude. The way that his mask aged.
Yeah. It's like it looks like Rob Zombie's, but I think a little better. Well, I don't know. Probably actually the same because I really liked Rob Zombie's mask. I liked how it like I really liked how he found it under the floorboards of his house, and like it was like wrinkled. It had some rips in it. I thought that was really cool. So, but yeah, I am so excited for this movie. I just hope it's as good as like the first two, or at least actually no, as good as Halloween 4 because I think that's besides the second one, that's the best Halloween sequel. Oh, and Halloween H2O. So Halloween 4, besides Halloween 2 because that's of course the best sequel to Halloween. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, and Halloween 4 H2O are the best sequels. Sorry, dude, I know
That's
more
fair.
Halloween.
Yeah, damn right you do. um, yeah, we still need to do a movie night where we watch the Halloweens.
Yes.
At least starting on 2 because we've already watched the first one.
Yeah.
So jumping to this week's sneak peeks, we got 3 trailers that we're super excited about. So the first one we're going to talk about is Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Which they make a joke in it and says, shouldn't it be Ralph Wrecks the Internet?
Exactly.
That was so funny.
Dude, when they pointed that out, I was just like, yes!
It's like, thank you.
Like, you're making so much sense right now.
Overall, though, this is a great trailer.
It does look pretty cool.
Like
I want to know how Ralph knows about the internet.
I do too. I mean, I'm assuming probably Vanellope told him about it.
Probably. It is a little weird that he's the one that's, like, initiating, like, let's go.
Yeah, true.
And why isn't she in her game?
That's a good point. Well, I mean, I guess, well, because when the place closes, they can they can go to any game. It's just they have to get back to their own game before I think the arcade ends. Or wait, no.
Because Ralph was out of his game,
Sorry,
so he
it's
can't die.
yeah,
outside
that's
her
what it is.
game,
Sorry. Yeah, you get an immediate game over.
which would suck.
That would really suck.
I wonder if the rules are different in the internet.
How does spam work? How do viruses work?
Dude, but
Is that your death?
when I first saw that, and I didn't think that it was Amazon. Like, I watched it and I was like half asleep.
Oh,
So when I saw like the Amazon, Twitter, Google, and
did they
like all
showcase
of those,
Facebook at all?
I don't remember seeing Facebook.
They showcased Twitter, but not Facebook.
I think it's just because Facebook has issues right now.
Okay, that's a good point.
But I was just like, holy shit! Like once I realized that it was the actual products and logos, I was like, are you shitting me? Like half the budget's probably spent on
Yeah, no
getting the
kidding.
rights to show
Seriously, though.
like that stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff, dude. Like, damn. Then you see the like the little know-it-all search bar, dude, which I freaking loved.
Yeah, that was pretty
I
funny.
was just like, dude, you're like talking to my soul. um. Then they go to the Disney website or Disney area, and oh my gosh, dude, you could like screenshot every single scene and see something.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I
Like,
gotta
you
watch this
see-
trailer like 2 or 3 more times just to catch everything.
So it's like the Muppets.
Yep.
Then next to that was Star Wars. And then after that was the big Fantasia hat, Mickey Mouse magic hat. And then the Marvel section was right next to that. and then next to that was Pixar.
Oh yeah.
And dude, I'm like, oh my gosh, this movie's self-aware.
Yeah. That was awesome.
um, but I freaking love seeing Eeyore.
Yes, that was hilarious.
You get to see Dumbo. Iron Man flies by.
Yep.
The Stormtroopers.
Yes. Oh, that was so funny.
Gosh, like this movie's just—it's going to be a lot. I'm assuming if it's how this trailer was, it's going
Yeah.
to be something you need to watch over and over and over again
Hmm.
to like catch everything.
But let's face it, the best part of the trailer was the Disney princess scene.
Oh no, dude.
That was hilarious.
Dude, I even like went through shot by shot to see if all of them were in there,
Yeah.
and all of them were.
So what did you think of how because you know how some of them are only hand drawn, but they had to like turn them into CGI. What did you think of some like Pocahontas, Belle, Aurora?
So I really liked how Aurora Cinderella looked.
Yeah.
Pocahontas was
She
really
looked
cool.
Yeah, right? I agree.
I liked how her hair moved in slow mo
Yeah.
because I'm like, makes sense.
I thought that was really cool that Moana was
Mhm.
that's awesome. And were both Elsa and Anna there?
Yep.
Okay, it was both. Okay.
Let's see who else. Oh, Mulan was in it.
Oh yeah, she was.
I mean, she didn't say anything, but
She was still there.
yeah. Um, Initially, I had a problem with how Snow White looked, but
Yeah.
I kind of grew into it.
What was your problem with it?
I don't know. I think it's just I'm so used to seeing her hand drawn.
Okay, that's fair.
It's kind of like a shell shock, just kind of like,
Did it kind of like
oh,
so like you've seen Shrek the Third, right?
yeah.
Was it kind of like how Snow White looked in that? Didn't like which do you like better?
That didn't. So how Snow White looked in that didn't bother me,
Okay.
just because I knew that it was a different
Yeah.
Snow White.
Okay, true.
But it was like seeing the Snow White from Disney.
Okay, yeah.
That was like,
That's fair. That makes sense.
whoa.
Yeah.
Cinderella looked okay.
I think Belle looked really good.
Yeah, Belle looked super good,
Yeah.
and Aurora.
Yeah.
Um, when they were going through like, do animals talk to you? Seeing those animals,
Oh yeah.
spot on.
Yeah. That whole Disney Prince thing though, that was hilarious.
That was freaking great,
Ugh.
dude. I freaking love how like gangster Cinderella was.
Right?
She freaking grabbed her shoe, smashed it, and just like, "Argh." I was like, oh damn. So they got Mandy Moore to do the voice of Rapunzel,
Oh yes.
and I think, what's her name? Adina Menzel
Yeah, yeah.
did the one for
Oh, I hope so.
Elsa.
Yeah, Elsa. Just
I
don't pronounce
didn't-
it like John Travolta did.
I don't know if I mean, I'm assuming so. If they got the other two for sure, if Kristen Bell is going to voice Anna.
I'm pretty sure everyone that is like currently a Disney voices a Disney princess came back.
Do you think? I mean, unless Mulan doesn't have any, do you think they're going to get the lady for Mulan?
like
Because she works for. She's doing Agents of Shield.
really?
Yeah, she's. Have
I
you
hope
do you-
she
have you
does.
seen Agents of Shield?
Only like
Are you-
two episodes?
Do you know the characters?
Not really.
Shit.
Is it? Never mind. That's gonna sound racist. The Asian girl.
Yes, the Asian girl.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry, I'm trying not to be racist. Here.
Agent May.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she does the voice for Mulan, but someone else does the singing voice for
Okay.
her.
Okay. Yeah. Then they should definitely get her.
I hope so.
So I'm
'Cause
assuming
they'll-
then Alahi Cravalho. I forget how to say her name. I'm assuming that she's voicing Moana, of course.
Maybe. I mean,
That'd be really.
unless I'd be happy if she didn't talk, but if Moana talks,
Yeah.
then it needs to be the voices. Whoever's alive to do the voices
Yeah, it
needs
has
to
to
do
be
the
them.
voices.
I agree, because I feel that's gonna piss off a lot of Disney fans if they don't.
Yeah, because I know Belle is still alive.
Yep, Paige O'Hara.
Cinderella.
I don't
Oh,
know.
I don't think Cinderella is because she didn't talk. Or
No.
no, she talked a little bit. It was Aurora that only had like 0
Yeah.
lines.
Did Snow White talk at all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, of course she did.
I couldn't remember. Sorry.
Yeah, she went through all the dwarves
Oh
and
yeah.
sang most of
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
It was Aurora that got the shit end of the stick where she like barely talked.
Moana didn't say shit.
No, I'm talking in the movie.
Oh.
In their movie.
Oh, sorry. I think I'm not.
Yeah, Moana didn't. A lot of the princesses didn't talk.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I would have to agree. In Sleeping Beauty, Aurora doesn't talk a lot. She talks more Maleficent.
Yeah, she does. But I'm hoping that we get to see a bit more of Marvel.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like, please.
We'll see. I feel this movie could be close to 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, that reminds me. The Incredibles 2 is almost 2 hours. It's an hour and 58 minutes.
I'm excited.
Me too.
So this trailer made me super excited for it. The first one didn't do as good of a job as this one did.
I agree. I mean, I was gonna be excited for it nonetheless because I love Wreck-It Ralph so much. I think it's one of the best new Disney movies.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And it's freaking me out that it's self-aware.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no.
Like, I don't know. I put like Wreck-It Ralph probably like up there with Zootopia. Those are probably my 2 favorites.
Yeah, they're pretty good. So the next trailer we get is Bumblebee. And I super dig this trailer, dude.
Me too. Let's
I
just
love
hope it's
how-
a good Transformers movie.
So we saw Bumblebee.
Yep.
I mean, duh. We saw Starscream.
Yeah, I read that, and it's actually how he looked in the show.
Nice.
I know, right?
I wonder if we're gonna get any other Decepticons or Autobots.
Dude, can we please have Megatron in his original? Well, wait, in the new one, I think in Transformers 5, he actually does look like the original. Or does he? I don't... No, I don't think he does. I don't know, I haven't watched the 5th one.
Dude, this movie would make a great kickoff for a Transformers reboot.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Let's just fire Michael Bay. Let's just fire him.
Yeah. I mean, hire him for action and that's it. I mean, get someone else to do the story. I love how Bumblebee is a bug.
Yeah, me too.
Like, it was cool, like, a cool car being like the Camaro, but it also didn't feel like the Bumblebee. At least the Bumblebee I used to watch.
No, I really didn't, but I don't know. I love his design in this movie, and I love how like when Haley Steinfeld first approaches him, like he can't even talk. Like I don't know. You can tell he's trying, but he's struggling.
Yeah. And I freaking love how you could see his face when you go underneath.
Yeah, that like freaked me out. Like
I know,
you see,
I was
like
like-
the eyes light out. I'm like, what the shit?
Dude, I like panicked. I was like, what?
It's like, so that's where their head goes.
I know, like in the Transformers movies, they just transform into the car.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh, we're just a normal car. This one's like, nope. We're Transformers. We just disguised as cars.
Yeah.
But you could still see the Transformers part of them.
So it's actually doing what it's supposed to with the show.
Yeah. Like how the freaking toy was.
Yeah.
Which I freaking love, dude. So this is going to be a hit or miss movie.
I hope it's a hit. I
This
pray it's a-
this could be a freaking kickoff to a great Transformer series
Or another
or another flop.
shitty installment.
Yeah. But they're off to a good start.
They are. I'm interested to see what John Cena does in this movie.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And I actually kind of liked him I don't. His acting's good. Movie blockers.
I do too.
Just to see how well, because his acting in like The Marine sucked.
The only movie I've hated him in, and it's not him, it's just because I know it's a stupid movie to hate him in, but Fred the movie, because he played Fred's dad.
What?
Shut up. Okay.
Are you shitting
Let me explain. Let me explain. Because if you watch if you actually watch because I have, if you watch all of the YouTube episodes of Fred, you'll know that his dad was like never that buff or anything. His dad was in prison. Like his dad was an asshole. So I get it's funny, like, oh, John Cena's playing Fred's dad, but it didn't fit the character. I know it's a stupid thing to piss me off, but it does.
Okay,
a little bit.
well, 100%, dude. That movie wasn't gonna have good acting in the first place.
Hey, some of the characters they actually got like really good, like not Judy. Well, actually, no, Judy was okay. Kevin was really good, even though he was supposed to be fat. But you know what? I can deal with that because the guy that they picked to play him was really good. And that was really good.
Oh, so like 2?
Yeah. Well, and Jeanette McCurdy was good as Bertha. And then we got number 2. I don't know, like I have a guilty pleasure for the first Fred movie.
Gosh.
I hate the second, and I hate the third, and I hate the TV show.
Well, I hate them all. Like a good person.
Sorry, I'm one of the few that like doesn't hate Fred.
Ugh.
And I especially like, I think especially like what Lucas Cruikshank is doing now. I think it's like really like he has actually a very like popular just YouTube channel where just does what he does. I don't know.
And what is it that he does?
Does stupid shit like I don't know. It's really funny. Like he has a really good YouTube channel. It's pretty damn funny.
You missed an opportunity to quote Infinity War.
What?
When I said, what is it exactly that he does? Takes ass and kicks kicks names and takes ass.
Ah, damn it.
The last trailer, which I'm most excited for, is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, dude! I was a little on the fence with the animation in the first trailer.
Really, I was totally on board. I love it.
I was just a little on fence just because of how they moved a little bit, but
Okay,
the way you get to see it in like action and everything,
Yeah,
it looks good.
it really does.
And it looks like a freaking comic book come to life.
I know. Okay, so I have a quick question for you because this is kind of confusing me. So in the first trailer, you see Miles Morales looking at a gravestone for Peter Parker, right?
Right.
But yet he's in the second trailer. Is that just because it's a different Spider-Verse?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm assuming.
Okay, I was a little confused by that.
Unless he dies later in the movie.
Well, that's a freaking spoiler right there. Good job. Good job,
Well,
Sony. No, not you. I mean Sony. Like, good job for spoiling your own movie. If
Not really. Because if you think about it, it's either that's a Spider-Man from a different universe, or that's the Spider-Man that trains him.
Okay.
And then he dies. So either way.
Yeah. Okay. I get you.
But freaking Spider-Gwen is in it.
I know, right?
I freaking love Spider-Gwen.
That was so awesome. Her entrance was great.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Because I had to ask Caleb what exactly they said at the end. Like, what does he say about Comic-Con?
Yeah, so at the end, Miles asks Peter Parker, he's like, so how many Spider-Man are there? And then he's like, about as many as a Comic-Con.
No, he's not wrong.
Which is great. My only... So a complaint that I have with this one,
Yeah.
because I have a complaint with freaking everything,
He
apparently.
does. He really does. No offense.
is when Peter Parker is out of suit, when Peter Parker has his mask off, and when he's in his Spider-Man suit, his physique looks different in each one.
Yeah.
Like when he's Peter Parker, he looks freaking huge.
Yeah.
And then when he's in his Spider-Man, or when he's in the Spider-Man suit, not wearing his mask, he looks huge. And then when he's full Spider-Man, he looks like how Spider-Man should.
Hmm.
Um, I really like how Miles Morales doesn't immediately go to like his Spider-Man suit, like the black suit with the red webs. I like how he's wearing like freaking costume stuff.
Yeah.
Like it looks like he went to a store, bought a Spider-Man shirt, cut the sleeves off, and then was just like, "I'm Spider-Man."
I love that scene at the diner. He's like, "You got money, kid, right? Because I'm a little short right now."
I'm hoping this Peter Parker works.
Oh, me too. I just hope this movie works.
I bet it does.
I have a lot of faith. I have a lot of faith.
I liked how the little speech bubbles popped up when he was walking down.
Yes.
That was super
Oh.
cool.
I don't think with any other animation it would work though.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, they kind of did that with some like shows,
Yeah.
but with this it works really well,
Okay.
especially since like with how like you could just screenshot each scene and be like
Oh yeah.
make a comic book out of it.
Yep. Oh, you're really good.
So, out of all of these three, I am most excited for Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I'm tied between that. I almost said Moana. Ralph Breaks the Internet. I don't know. Sorry,
Yeah,
Bumblebee's
in order
last.
for me, it's Spider-Man, Ralph, then Bumblebee.
You know, I think I'm gonna actually have to go with Spider-Man. Yeah. So, Spider-Man, Ralph, then Bumblebee.
Dude, and the dad in that is freaking
Oh my
hilarious.
goodness, that was so funny.
Hey, hey, hey. You have to say I love you back. You still haven't said it.
Not gonna leave till you say it.
I love you. All right, that's good enough. Bye. uh, so I think that's all we got for news, right?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, cool. So now we're going to jump into our main event of the evening, which is our breakdown of Deadpool 2.
Yeah, boy.
So getting right into it, let's go to our format. Or do you have a synopsis?
Oh, do you want me to pull it up?
That's what we do.
Sorry.
Gosh, you suck.
I'm sorry. Shut up, asshole.
Why are you so mean?
Because I'm mean? Because we wouldn't be friends if we were mean to each other.
True.
See, you get it.
All right, so just real quick, favorite character. Obviously, we're picking Deadpool for
Okay.
favorite character.
Really? I was going to pick the kid.
For real?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. Yeah, of course it's Deadpool.
Okay, so in
Had you
cases
going on
like
for a
this
minute,
where
though,
it's
so-
obvious that who our favorite character is, we're going to do second favorite. So my second favorite character, I'm probably going to give to Domino.
Yeah, I think I would too. I love Domino.
Dude, she was great.
She was.
I mean, so in order, like with the three, it'd be Deadpool number one,
Yeah.
Domino super close second, and then Cable.
Yeah.
And then like Weasel, Dopinder, and then the kid.
Yeah, the kid's like dead bottom for me.
Yeah.
I found him annoying.
He was, dude. He was trying to be like super gangster, but he
Yeah.
was a freaking bitch.
Have you seen Pitch Perfect at all?
Yes.
Okay, you know Fat Amy.
Yeah. Oh my
The whole,
gosh, it's like
the
his
whole.
kid.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say like her. I was gonna say like her little brother, but I was like, like when he first like started talking, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's Fat Amy's brother. I was thinking that the whole movie.
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm not gonna be able to not hear that anymore.
Okay, so you want the synopsis?
Yeah, so read that.
Okay. Foul-mouthed mutant mercenary Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, brings together a team of fellow mutant rogues to protect a young boy with supernatural abilities from the brutal, time-traveling cyborg Cable.
Cool. So yeah, second favorite character for me, Domino.
Me too.
She just worked, dude. And I know, so her powers didn't make sense to like a lot of people.
No, but they were funny as hell.
They were super cinematic.
Yeah.
But her power is luck. And it's not like she just has super good luck all the time. I mean, it's basically what it is. She just has an unconscious like telepathy to make things work in her favor.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, there are certain situations where she's had her telekinetic powers upgraded to like read minds and control stuff, I think, if I'm remembering right. But on a day-to-day basis, her power is just to manipulate things in her favor, like making guns jam or making like impossible shots. Like her power is to make the unlikely happen, not the impossible. So improbable.
Wasn't the kid's name Nigel? No, it wasn't Nigel. Um, Shit, what's the kid's name?
For sure it was Nigel.
Oh, it was?
I think so.
Let's.
His name was Fire Fist.
That's all it says is on his IMDb is Fire Fist. No, I want to know his.
Because that's all he goes by.
Well, I'm not calling him that.
Yeah, so she just worked. Like she just kind of went along with the flow, and she was
Russell.
just Russell.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Where's Nigel from?
I don't know. That's a great question. That's Russell. Got it.
Yeah. So so Domino just worked. She just super go with the flow. She was kick ass.
Oh, yes, she was.
And I loved what they did with her. Just her style. Like, so, have you seen, like, the comic book version of her?
Yes, I have.
So, the blue with her black diamond over her eye.
Mm-hmm.
I loved how she had the, like, it was like a birthmark.
Yeah,
And
agree.
it wasn't, like, a perfect diamond. It was just the general shape.
It worked so well.
It was awesome. And, oh, it was great. So, least favorite.
Russell.
Russell?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mm.
I just found him annoying. Like, sometimes he took me out of the movie.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah. And I
It's,
felt,
it's true.
and
He did pull
it's
me
not
out
the
of it.
kid's fault.
Yeah.
It's the way he was written.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the kid's fault.
The kid was just trying to be like super gangster when he wasn't.
Yeah, I think the kid was trying his best, but script did not work for him.
No. Yeah, he kept trying to be like a super big tough guy, and when him and Wade get thrown in jail or mutant jail,
Yeah.
he keeps trying to shiv everyone.
Yeah.
And then he's like surprised whenever he gets his ass beat.
Yeah. That prison scene is one of the saddest scenes of the whole movie. It really is. Please tell me you get why.
Why?
Because of the Hawkeye joke.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah, I 100% disagree with you. That was a friggin' hilarious joke.
Okay, it was funny, but why does everyone have to bag on my favorite superhero?
Because, I don't know.
Don't say
He's
it.
replaceable.
Say that again. Say that again.
Or what, Rose? He's replaceable.
I can't really threaten you with anything in here right now.
Exactly.
And it's not. And this is your house, so I really can't do anything. Son of a bitch. I quit.
Yeah. So most important character.
Deadpool. Or would it be Cable?
I actually think it's Russell.
Yeah, I don't like to think of that kid.
True.
Sorry. So can my answer be Cable?
Your answer can be whoever the hell you want it to be, Rose.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's whoever we think is the most important, whoever we think is the least important.
Okay, so who's the least, or sorry, who is the most important to you?
To me, with story progression, I think it's right now it's between Vanessa and Russell.
Okay, I would choose definitely Vanessa over Russell.
Yeah.
Still
Her.
Don't say anything before
Yeah,
you say spoiler warning.
Yeah, spoiler warning from now until the end of this episode.
Yeah.
When Vanessa, or her death scene,
Came out of nowhere.
Holy shit, dude.
I did not see
it came
that
out of
coming.
nowhere.
Didn't see that coming at all.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I thought she was going to, like, get grazed or something. Like, nothing, like,
went
awful, but
right into the heart.
Right into the fetching heart and right into our souls.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, but her death scene, I think, moved along Wade as a character really well.
Yes.
And his motivations for this were super, super perfect.
I loved the scenes where he kept trying to get to her, but he couldn't. Because she's like, you haven't served your purpose yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, just let him be with you, Vanessa.
One thing I wish, dude, just because I know how Deadpool works,
Yeah.
I wish that the merge between Fox and Disney, or I wish that they got their rights back before they went into Thanos. So
Yeah.
Wade Wilson does have a super good healing factor, like comparable to Wolverine's.
Mm-hmm.
But the kicker is that he is cursed with immortality because Thanos cursed him with it. So he can die, but so if it was his mutant powers alone,
Yeah.
he'd be dead a billion times over.
Okay.
But Thanos cursed him with immortality.
Wait, this happened in the comics?
Yeah. Thanos cursed him with immortality, so he can never be with the person that they both love. Death.
Dude, that is trippy as fuck.
Right?
Damn.
Yeah, so that's what...
I really wish that did that. That would have been so weird having Josh Brolin's voice come out of two people.
I think it'd be pretty bitchin'.
It would be.
Um,
Because his voice as Thanos is amazing.
yeah.
I think I'm going to change my answer for who I'd want to narrate my life.
Josh Brolin.
Yep. It's him or James Spader. Sorry.
Dude, James Spader for me, 100%.
Yeah.
Dude, he's just so freaking Shakespearean.
He is.
I love it.
I know. I wish Ultron was a better villain.
I wish it was an actual Age of Ultron, not like a week of
Yeah.
Ultron.
You stole that from Honest Trailers.
I did. Very much so. I'm not going to deny that. But it's true.
The funniest joke when they're like, "Oh, your least favorite Avenger will become your second least favorite Avenger." "Oh, Hawkeye, we like you now."
Uh, anyway, getting back to Deadpool 2. Um, but yeah, I would give most important to Vanessa just because of how she moved Deadpool's character along.
Okay.
I mean, it was her death that did it, but there was still like a lot of progression, and his motivations for doing what he did
Yeah.
were a lot better than the first one because he was just out to
Yeah,
fix his face.
I agree. Yeah, they definitely were a lot better.
So, most important for you?
I would actually have to say Cable, just because I mean, Wade did have like a mission in the movie. He definitely did, but I feel Cable also had like a really serious mission. You know, he wanted to kill the kid to save his family, because he saw what happened. I don't know, like especially like what happens towards at the end where he's just like, well, my family's safe. That's all that matters. I think I'm just gonna hang around here for a while. So I think he's the most important. I loved Cable.
He was pretty good.
Cable, sorry, can't talk. Yeah, Josh Brolin was amazing as him. Still like him. I still think Thanos was the better villain, but that's just me. But maybe that's because Thanos has been built up for so long. Cable was just like, oh hey, here's Cable.
Wasn't really a villain though.
He really wasn't Thanos. Thanos really wasn't either because he was doing what he thought was right.
Yeah, but he was the clear villain
Okay,
in
true.
this.
Okay, true.
It was, but in this, Cable wasn't a clear villain.
Russell was. Russell was the villain.
No, if anyone was the real villain, it was the Doctor.
Yeah, that's true. That's the first time I've actually seen that actor since The World's End. I haven't seen him in anything else. Remember him on The World's End, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also remember him from Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, he was in that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, which one?
He was one of the police officers,
Oh,
I think.
shit. I'll have to rewatch those then.
He always plays like douchey characters.
He wasn't in The World's End. He was actually like a very like nice, sweet guy. Like I felt bad that he died in World's End. Like
I have to watch that again.
So you don't.
No, I don't.
Wow. Okay.
Shows how how good of or how big of an impact he had on me.
Yeah. I want to say I gave you the digital code to that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Cool.
It's just something I have to watch again.
Dude, because it's my favorite. Because you know how Edgar Wright did that trilogy, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. The World's End's actually my favorite. So, yeah.
So least important character.
I want to say Russell. I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness. Shit, you're gonna have to reference fail me for this. The old lady.
Blind Owl?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm so reference failing you for
I
that.
expect you to. I hope you would.
Yep.
I hope I lose because I can finally get one of those Funko Pops out of my room. Yeah, Blind Owl. I don't know, she had that like nice speech that she gave to Wade, but really wasn't that like it? Like I don't think she was really in the rest of the. Because I mean, at least Weasel and Dopinder Dopinder definitely like was the most helped the most out of the three, but Weasel still had some.
Weasel didn't help worth a shit.
Okay.
He was the one that screwed it all up.
Okay, true. Okay, fine. Is he least important or is Owl?
They're both like not very helpful.
Yeah.
So it could be either or.
Okay. Should we say a mutual tie?
Yeah. Blind
Okay.
Owl was.
Or wait, or should it be anybody from the X-Force?
Yep. I don't think that's fair.
Okay. So it's either Blind Owl or Weasel. to tie between those two.
With me, it was also one of my other favorite characters. That was the least important. Peter.
Yeah. But hey, we did say this is spoiler, right?
Yeah.
At least Deadpool saves him at the end.
His little sugar bear.
Yep.
Dude, I freaking love Peter.
I know, right?
When he's like, when everyone's like putting on like face paint and everything, he's putting on sunscreen.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know much about this Cable fella, but I guarantee he's never killed or he hasn't killed as many people as melanoma.
I was telling Caleb this because Bill Skarsgård's in it as one of the X-Force members. I was kind of hoping that they'd make kind of like a Pennywise joke, but at the same time, it might have been a little bit forced.
Mm-hmm.
So it still would have been a little bit funny if they were able to work in a joke about that.
Yeah.
Just because he was so...
We got a lot of decent cameos in this.
Yes, we did.
I mean, technically you can count Terry Crews as a cameo since he wasn't in it that long.
Yeah.
But we got Brad Pitt
as, what was...
the Vanisher.
Yeah, the Vanisher. That was hilarious.
We got Alan Tudyk and Matt Damon.
Yep. Wait, where was Alan Tudyk?
They were the rednecks.
Oh, yeah. Wait, no, it was Mark Hamill and Alan Tudyk, I thought.
Nope, it was Matt Damon.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
I'm going to prove you wrong.
You can reference film me if I'm wrong.
I don't know what else to search, so I'm just going to look up the Rednecks Deadpool 2.
So my least important...
Wait, so if I get it wrong, is that reference fail for me?
What?
Is it reference fail for me if I get it wrong?
I don't know, because I was the one that was, like, saying who it was,
That's
and
true.
you're saying who it wasn't.
Okay, true.
Yeah, so that's how it works. If I say it is someone, or if I'm getting a name wrong or whatever, and if you're like, unless it's like a competition, unless you're like dead set think that it was Mark Hamill,
Yeah, no, you're right. It was... Wait, who did you say?
Matt Damon.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Damn right, son.
Yeah, it was Matt Damon and Alan Tudyk. Sorry.
Yep.
My...
Yeah, so my least important was just because
Okay,
he did.
that's fair.
I mean, he added a bit of like humor to the story, but he could have not been in it, and the story would have been the same. My runner-up though was Dopinder.
Really?
Yeah.
I love Dopinder.
Actually, no, he was pretty important.
Yeah.
He was the...
He wanted to be in X-Force or on X-Force so bad.
Yeah. I'm just thinking because I forgot at the beginning he was always Deadpool's driver.
Yeah.
So Deadpool wouldn't have gotten around without him.
See?
And then he hit the doctor at the end. But honestly, he would have died.
True.
So...
I wanted actually a lot from Dopinder. A lot more. Because I can't remember what happens, but what is it when they're like on their like last interview for X-Force? He walks in, he's like, "This is bullshit," or something like that. Because it's the Vanisher, I think.
No, he was interviewing Peter.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
He's just like, I don't have any. I saw the ad. I didn't have anything else going on. I thought, why not? And
You're
like,
in.
You're in. And he's like, this is bullshit. Dopinder's freaking hilarious.
He is. I love that actor. He's so good.
Dude, but so I love the opening of this movie
Oh yeah.
so much.
So many decapitated heads.
And arms.
Yeah. Only I loved his delivery. Oh, so Wolverine kills himself in his final movie. I gotta up the ante. Blows up his whole self. That was hilarious.
Yeah. So That was great.
Doesn't he have like an actual like statue of like Wolverine dead?
Yeah, it was like an
Yeah.
alarm clock.
Yeah. Like, man, that's effed up.
Yeah. And then he goes through like the backstory of why he's doing that. It got caught up a lot quicker than the other one,
It did.
which I liked.
Me too.
Um, yeah. So it opens up with Deadpool doing his job, which is just killing everyone.
Sounds like a fun job.
Which it's freaking funny when he shows like that one Japanese dude the card. He's like, "This you?" I don't know. I don't read like talking about how
Yeah.
he can't read it. He's just like, "I'm just gonna guess." So how he's killing all the people, and then the last guy gets locked in a cell, and he's like, "This is my anniversary, dude."
Yep.
Runs out, and then all like the bad guys come and like are chasing him, and then he just books it, and he's like, "Start the car."
Start the effing car and breaks through the window. Oh my goodness, I think I just shit my pants. No, I think that was me.
Dude, I freaking am crazy about how Deadpool like how he does something and you expect it to go one way and it goes completely different.
I agree.
Like like I thought he was going to like run towards the car. I thought the windows were already open.
Yeah, you'd think so, but I guess Dopinder doesn't think that.
I know,
far
and
ahead.
and it's like something that was in the trailer, and so
Yeah.
I thought I'm like, oh, he's just going to jump in the taxi and they're going to drive off. No, he freaking smashes through the window, and he's like, go, which is, oh,
So good.
I love how Deadpool just takes you off guard
Right?
with like everything.
Oh, I agree. Ryan Reynolds playing him, he's so incredible.
Yeah, it's freaking perfect,
It
dude.
is.
I wish we would have gotten a little more backstory on Cable.
I do too, because like literally all we get is that shot of him in his burned house with, and you see his wife and daughter's corpse.
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
mean, you get more of like when Fire Fist comes through and
Yeah.
does it, but then Cable shows up and then he's like, and I saw the corpse of my family and everything. I was just,
Yeah. No, I would have loved a lot more backstory for Cable.
because how much of his story do you know?
Only from this movie. I haven't.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't read any comics about Cable.
So tell me if this pisses you off.
'Kay.
Cable's real name is Nathan Summers,
Okay.
and he is the son of Cyclops and Jean Grey. That does piss you off.
Yeah, that really does piss me off.
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell?
And then his daughter isn't really his daughter. It's someone that he came back to save and then took to the future to protect. And then kind of his adopted daughter.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, doesn't that just like get your skin? They didn't even touch that.
No,
with
they didn't.
him being the son of Cyclops and Jean Grey.
I feel that would have pissed off a lot of people though.
Really?
Or I don't know. Does it like piss a lot of people off in the comics? Or are
No.
they okay? Oh, okay.
Not really.
Okay.
Um,
I don't know what I'm saying.
Another thing that we kind of saw. What? So did you remember the scene in when he's in the bathroom, or when he's looking in the mirror, and he's like
Oh,
looking at his
yeah.
arm?
Yep.
Like, what did you think was going on there? When he was like messing with his
I
arm.
honestly don't know. I didn't really have a reaction. I'm just like, just making sure his arm's okay. I don't know.
Gosh damn it.
What should be my reaction?
So he has a condition with his robot body parts
Uh huh.
that it's a techno-organic virus that is like slowly killing him,
All right.
and he has telekinetic powers, but he's using the telekinesis to kind of hold off the techno-organic virus. So the stuff that he was like wiping off
Yeah.
of his arm was some of that virus. Kind of like,
Oh, okay.
I don't want to say pus, but like whatever excrement it
No, I get you.
leaves.
Huh. Interesting. Casey, yeah, I would have loved for them to touch upon that.
Yeah, right. But they
The hell,
didn't.
Fox.
I mean, those are just like super small little gripes. Otherwise, it's a fantastic movie.
It is. It's a really good sequel. I still like the first one a little better, but this is still a very solid sequel.
Hmm. I was a little on the fence with the trailers, them introducing the X Force. I'm like, this is like a ton of people that we're going to need to learn.
But then they were only in
And then they were, I was like, yes.
That I did not see that coming.
Oh my gosh, dude. Neither did I.
It's like, damn.
Dude, my first deal with Bedlam gets hit by the freaking bus.
Yep.
At first I was like, he's fine. Like, he's a big guy. And then they're like, call an ambulance. I'm like, oh, shit. And then, like, you see him, like, still hung up on the billboard, and they're, like, spinning out of control.
Yep.
What's his face? Star something.
Oh my goodness.
The alien.
Yeah.
Gets
Isn't it
freaking
like Firestar? No, it's not.
Oh, it's not Firestar.
Shatterstar?
Shatterstar, yeah. I forget. He talks about being an alien.
Yeah.
Gets chopped up by a helicopter. It's like green blood.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh. Vanisher. I thought they just threw a parachute out.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But then you see him hit the cables, and all of a sudden, oh shit!
It's
It's Brad Pitt. That was amazing.
And then Skarsgård character, his
Isn't it a weed eater or something like that, or like a wood chipper?
yeah.
Yeah.
Gets caught in the wood chipper, and then Peter's like, I'll go help you, and then he like spits up acid on Peter, and then Peter's arm gets melted off.
Yep.
And then Domino's just perfect gets into where she needs to be.
Yep.
Deadpool's just like, oh my gosh, while he's unstrapping himself and walking off. Everyone's like looking at what happened, and he steals a freaking moped.
Yep.
And he's like, it's so gruesome. So many things wrong. The torture scene between Weasel and Cable was pretty great.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you anything except everything you want to know. Dude, Weasel's like the worst best friend.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like in the first one, he's like, good luck, Wade. I'm not going with you. Not because you don't want me to, just because I don't want to.
Or when he freaking votes for or puts Wade Wilson's name down on the Deadpool.
You didn't. Man, dude, you're the worst effing friend.
Mother effer.
Sorry, I didn't win anything. I wanted to win something this time.
Dude, I would feel bad, like, you piece of shit. Like, I never win anything.
I love it in the first movie when I forget, he's like, Wade Wilson, what can I get you? I'd like a blowjob. Oh, goodness, me too.
Or when he actually makes the drink
Yeah,
and he's like,
I give you a blowjob. Damn it, I hate you.
No, like, why do you make me give you that?
Yeah.
I love the banter between Weasel and Wade.
Yeah, me too. It was definitely, I think, better in the first one, but it was still funny in this one.
So a lot of the jokes with this one, I don't think would have made sense if you hadn't seen the first one.
I agree. I definitely agree.
Like, probably the best scene when he freaking Winnie the Pooh's it.
Oh, yeah.
So, for those of you
I
that
finally
have...
got that image out of my head. Thank you.
Oh, my gosh, dude. I freaking laughed my ass off.
Dude, I was crying in the movie theater, but...
Oh, my gosh, me
I
too.
finally had that image out of my head, you asshole. Shit.
Yeah, so when they're in the convoy, it gets blown up, and then Cable Oh no, it's Russell that unlocks Juggernaut's cage,
Yep.
which Juggernaut's in this movie, played by Ryan Reynolds in the
Yeah,
mocap.
that is amazing. I can't believe Ryan Reynolds did that.
That's fantastic, dude. And you get to see your childhood come to life when he fights Colossus.
Yep.
I'm just like, yes.
How did you feel though about like kind of like the bromance between Colossus and Deadpool?
I loved it.
I did too. I thought that was so funny. Just watching it, like Wade just like keep touching his face when he's carrying him away.
Or whenever they hugged, he'd grab
Yeah.
his ass.
Yeah.
And then Colossus would move his hand up.
Oh, so good.
Oh. Yeah,
Speaking-
so
sorry.
Juggernaut he starts referencing the comic books. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I loved you in this X-Men, and then this one, and then this one," and then he's like, "I'm gonna rip you in half," and he's like, "What?" It gets ripped in half. I want to know what happened to the other half.
I do too.
Like, does that grow into a Deadpool or what? Or is it like anything attached to his head?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, so then he's like growing little baby legs just like his little baby hand. Like that joke, dude, would have flown completely over your head had you not seen the first one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it would have been funny still, but it wouldn't have made nearly as much sense.
No, it really wouldn't have.
So I'm super glad that me and Brielle decided to watch it before we went and saw.
Yeah, I watched
Deadpool
it
2.
about I think like probably like 4 days before we went and saw it. So
Yeah, super glad I did
yeah,
that.
me too.
But that scene was great, and they referenced so many other movies with that. He's like, "Oh my god, he's Winnie the Poohing it,"
Yeah.
and then he Basic Instincts Cable.
Oh my gosh.
Or when he gets and Al to like touch him, he's like,
Oh my gosh.
"Oh my god!" Then he stands up, "My little boy, he's doing it."
It's so disturbing.
I want to see that movie again so bad.
I know. Me
I'm gonna
too.
go with Bronson on Monday to see it.
Nice.
Him and his work buddies, and I'm just gonna laugh my ass off.
Good. Yeah, I need to see it again. But I also want to see it.
Yeah, double feature.
Yeah. Probably will Tuesday. Yeah, 'cause I'm off. So.
Go watch Infinity War on Tuesday, and then after that, go see Deadpool 2, so you're not so sad.
Yeah. Why not? Right? I don't think there's any other movies I really need to see right now. I've already seen Solo, which you need to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I do want to see Action Point, just 'cause I really like Johnny Knoxville. So.
Yeah, he's funny.
So I might go. That probably might be the first thing I see Tuesday.
The humor in this movie was on point.
It really was. Like, it's basically as good as the first when it comes to humor.
Hmm. And I'm glad with like the first one, like the joke that like didn't hold up for me was when he's just like, "This guy's got the right idea. He's wore the brands." That didn't hold for me. How often we saw it in the trailer. All the jokes in this one landed for me.
I agree.
There wasn't like I can't think of a single one that didn't.
No. Like, even that, like, when, that part where he's, like, bringing on One-Eyed Willie, you know, he's, like, trying to block him out. He's like, whew, your bullets, they're really fast. That was still funny as hell.
Yeah. A lot of that was, dude. Like just like what I was saying earlier with like you expecting the movie to go one way, but then it takes it a completely different one, is when Deadpool's chasing the convoy and like crashes the moped and he's like just about to grab onto the convoy and he's like, "I got it. No, I don't."
Yeah.
This one, the comedy in this wasn't as raunchy as the first one.
It wasn't.
It was a lot more mellow, but it was super graphic.
Yeah.
Like with that, this first scene that got me was when they were in the prison, and he gets pushed over and he lands on the table, and he like breaks his back. I was like,
my God.
"Oh my gosh!"
Oh. Ugh,
All the cringes.
yeah. Oh, I got goosebumps for all the wrong reasons after
Oh
that
my
scene.
gosh, dude. I was like, "Ugh."
Does anyone have a barf bag?
Yeah, I was not expecting
I was kind
that
of tempted
at
to steal
all.
your popcorn bucket and just dump it all out. Sorry, I would have bought you a new one.
Oh my gosh, dude. Just that kind of stuff just
And just the way, like, it happens so fast. Just like, what the hell?
yeah. And then like the part that gets me with those like little collars.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it blocked him from being able to heal, and so he was dying of cancer throughout the whole deal.
Yeah.
Is when at the end when Cable shoots him, why didn't they just take the collar off? I mean,
Movie?
so he can break his back, and then the necklace falls off, or does it like need to be off before he breaks his back?
I don't know. Sorry.
These are questions, Fox. Like, make up your mind how you want this to work.
No kidding.
Um, his death scene was hilarious.
So he kept coming back to life.
Yeah.
I see a bright light. Oh my goodness, that's the sun. Okay, don't stare at that.
Oh, that's the sun. Dude, he's had so many scenes like that with like Spider-Man in like the comics.
Really?
Yeah, like there's this whole thing that goes on for like a few pages, and then Spider-Man's like holding him. He's like, "Wait, you stabbed yourself." And then Wolverine's in the background being like, "We don't have time for this."
Oh my goodness.
And then Deadpool yells at him. He's just like, "Don't ruin this moment for me."
That's great.
Dude, I want a movie with Spider-Man and Deadpool so bad.
Me too. I would love to see. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Tom Holland and Ryan Reynolds play off of each other.
No kidding,
That would
dude.
be amazing.
Ugh. And I just love this movie.
I did too.
It was
a
so good.
Like, as far as sequels go, this is one of the best.
Hmm. For sure. I I love how at the end Deadpool or no. Freaking Deadpool and Yukio.
Oh yeah.
That was
Uh,
freaking hilarious where
Hi
she's
Wade.
just
Hi Yukio.
he stopped everything he was doing just to be like, "Hi Yukio." Super nice, and then would just like be yelling, and then she'd be like, "Hi," and he's like, "Hey, how you doing?"
But yeah, that post-credits scene. Let's talk about that.
Oh, yes. Now that we know it's canon.
Yep. Which makes me so happy.
Yeah. So at the end of the movie, so Cable has this time travel device. He only has enough charge for 2 jumps, and so he uses one jump to go into the past to kill the kid,
Yeah, Russell.
or yeah, to kill Russell, but he ends up not killing Russell because Deadpool's able to get to him, and instead uses it to go back in time to give or to put the lead coin that he got for Vanessa from their first date. He puts it in his chest where he shoots him. I can't believe Cable went along with all that again.
I know, right?
So, I mean, it's just something you deal with when there's time travel shit.
Yeah, true.
So, it kind of like blew my mind. I'm like, okay, so you made that shot twice? Or, like, how would you... Unless Cable has, like, perfect recall, there's no way that he would remember everything that he did.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, whatever. Movie.
Movie.
That is one thing that I'm wanting us to not do.
Okay.
I mean, if we do work with time travel,
Yeah.
we do need to change scenes up a bit
Okay.
if we do time travel.
That's fair. That makes sense. Okay.
So he uses the second charge to go back in time just a few moments before it puts the coin where he shoots Wade, and so Wade doesn't die. And then the post-credit scene is 1984 and Yukio fixing the time device, and then Deadpool just going back in time and correcting every single mistake. The first one, he goes back in time and saves Vanessa, throws a little, what is it, the butter? Not the butter knife.
I thought it was a butter knife.
No, it was like a spatula of some sort.
Oh.
Anyway,
Okay.
use it to kill the guy that shoots Vanessa,
Yeah.
which Ryan Reynolds has stated that he feels that scene was cheating.
Yeah.
Which it totally is, but
hey.
it's
Yeah, exactly.
one was him saving Peter.
Yep.
And he's just like caught up, and then Peter's like, "Peter, look away!" And he's like, "What?" And he's like, "There's no more X-Force." And he's like, "But the mission is like, just walk away. Just walk away, sugar bear." And then Peter's like, "Okay," and then walks off, and then I forget his name in the movie. Skarsgård's character gets a freaking wood chipper. I love how Peter's so insistent on it. He's just like, "You sure?"
Right?
"Oh, okay. All right, bye." Just walk away. Just turn around. Walk away. There's no more X-Force. We're disbanded. Okay. And then was it the third one? Was the third one Green Lantern or?
No, the Green Lantern was the last one.
Okay. So the third one was him going back to X-Men Origins Wolverine and killing that atrocity Deadpool and just apologizing about it.
Like 7 times?
A lot.
Yeah.
He starts to move and he's like,
Sure.
and they've stated that that's canon too.
Yes.
Dude, I want them to release a special edition X-Men Origins Wolverine where they have that scene in
Me
it.
too.
And then that's just where the movie ends.
Dude, let's face it. I bet Fox, they'd make another $15 off people.
No kidding, dude. They'd make another extra 15 on me.
No. If I get it in Deadpool 2, I don't think I would buy the movie just for that. Because, the movie's a piece of shit.
I would get it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just borrow your copy then.
I'll buy the Blu-ray.
Okay.
And then I'll give you the disc.
No, I'll buy the disc off you because that's not fair.
Well, I'm still buying the movie.
Yeah, but...
And I still get all the bonus features and everything. The only difference is it's a disc versus not a disc.
Okay, fair. At least let me give you $5.
We'll see.
Wow, you're gonna turn down $5?
Well, yeah, for something that dumb.
Okay, whatever you say, compadre.
So I'm going to get rid of it anyway.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
And then the last scene is Deadpool shooting Ryan Reynolds in the head when you hit it big. And then he closes it, and it's the script to Green Lantern.
What does he say after he shoots him? He's like, "You're welcome, Canada," or something?
Yeah. You're welcome, Canada.
Oh my goodness. That was so amazing.
Dude, that's the best.
I bet Ryan Reynolds had so much fun with that scene.
Oh my gosh, right? Dude, I cannot imagine anyone else playing Deadpool.
I can't either. He was born to play Wade Wilson.
Yeah.
I mean, he fought for so many years to actually get a Deadpool movie.
Yeah. Wasn't it X-Men Origins that he was started being we need to do a good one?
I think so. Yeah, he's like, we need to do Deadpool justice.
Yeah. So I learned this about that scene. So you remember the post-credit scene for X-Men Origins, where it's Deadpool's hand crawling, and then he goes up to his head and goes, "Shh."
Oh yeah.
So that scene wasn't originally in the film.
Really?
That was filmed after they tested the movie.
Huh.
So they showed it, and the reception was super bad, and they're like, we need something to give these people. And Ryan Reynolds is just like, how about we just don't release the movie? And then they're like, let's do this, and he's like, okay,
Oh, that's funny.
because hell, even he knew that it was bad.
Did Hugh Jackman say anything about like how bad it was? Did he come out?
I don't think so.
Okay. Just wondered.
I wish that he would have come back to add a little something extra to that end scene.
Yeah, that would have.
Just a little bit. I mean,
Yeah, that would have been really cool.
but
Can
dude,
you
if that's how they want to fix every Deadpool movie
Yeah.
or every X-Men movie, that'd be 100% okay with me.
Okay, I want to get your opinion about this. What would you do if Deadpool time traveled back to when Logan is dying and just like having him cry by his side?
I would freaking love it. Yeah, there's nothing I wouldn't love about it.
Yeah, right. He's
Dude,
like just pushing
if-
X-23 out of the way. No,
if-
no.
If Deadpool was at the end or like in every post-credit scene
Be
of
the
like
best
every
movie.
X-Men movie,
Yeah,
just to like fix it, that'd be great.
that'd be amazing.
Oh, and we even forgot about the freaking cameo
Oh
of
yeah.
all cameos. We get the freaking X-Men.
Yep.
So it's like bitching and complaining that none of the other X-Men are ever seen, and then he walks past a room, turns around, and to like Colossus, like all the X-Men are in there, and then Beast like over and shuts the door while they're talking.
It was so great.
I want that scene in the next X-Men movie.
Me too. Yeah, from their view, right?
Yeah, just like they're the ones that shut the door.
I'd love to see that in Dark Phoenix.
Dude, I would shit myself.
I would too.
I don't even care if the movie was good. I'd just be like, A plus.
Yep.
A plus movie. Oh, if they don't do that, that's such a missed opportunity.
That's a huge missed opportunity.
I can't wait to see that scene again. That one made me laugh.
Me
This
too.
whole movie made me laugh my
Yeah.
balls off.
Yeah.
So, what would you rate it?
So the only thing that like really dragged it down for me would be like is really Russell, just because I thought he was really annoying. So I'm like at probably an A minus, like maybe like a little close to a B plus. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm thinking A minus too.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely leaning more towards B plus than an A.
Okay.
And it's just because of missed opportunities with Cable.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I think Cable would have made a freaking bitchin'.
Oh yeah, especially with Josh
Backstory.
Brolin playing him, you could give a lot of emotion to it.
Yeah, even if you gave Deadpool the spotlight to kind of do like a new Groove thing and give a backstory on Cable, that'd be great.
That would be awesome.
But I mean, we didn't get much, and I'm hoping that we get a little bit more on the next one.
Yeah, me too. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, the writers for these movies are fantastic,
Oh, I agree.
and the marketing for it's even better.
Mm-hmm.
In marketing part,
I think so. Sure.
and he freaking nails it. My favorite role for Deadpool is still the Bob
Yes, the teaser trailer.
parody. Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna get this movie an A minus, closer to a B plus than an A, just because he's an annoying Australian fat boy.
Like wow.
You're not disagreeing,
No, that's fine. I
you hypocrite.
can definitely handle Amy more than I can handle Russ.
Yeah,
Because I
for
think
sure.
Fat Amy's funny in some scenes, sometimes trying hard, but like especially in the first Pitch Perfect when she's like, oh, so they're like, oh, what's your name? Fat Amy. Your real name is Fat Amy. Well, no, my real name's Patricia, but I go by Fat Amy because stuck up bitches like you can't call me behind my back. I'm like, respect,
Yeah,
respect.
I was like, all right.
Oh, so
Dude, she's the
funny.
best part of those movies.
She is. I agree.
Um, so yeah, that concludes our Deadpool 2 review. So next week, I don't know what we're gonna do for the main event yet, but you can't expect me and Rose to do a all bro showdown, see who loses for May.
Yes.
And so look forward to that. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to bomb this one too. So we'll come up with a list of,
Movie quotes.
let's say, 10.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, so let's do 10 movie quotes.
You're going down.
And they can't be like super generic ones. They have to be ones that are like standing out.
But no anime. I don't know anime.
Okay, no anime.
I've never
It
seen
has to be a movie that we've both seen, that we know we've both seen.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. So I know a
Have you
decent.
seen Titanic?
Yeah, that's gonna suck if I'm
I'm
if
just-
I'm not like
I'm-
not sure.
I'm just kidding.
Like, oh,
I'm
shit.
not gonna get a quote from Titanic.
Yeah. So we have that list on our Google Drive that we can go through because we know we've both all seen those movies.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
And then whoever has the most fails loses for the month of May. And knows the winner something.
It's on, bitch.
Yeah, so look forward to that
Let's
next
face it, it's
week.
usually something that has to do with Funko. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Usually always is. It's something to do with Funko.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
But like we said, $5 minimum, $8 or $10 max.
Yep.
Not including tax. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode of The All Bros, be sure to check us out on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. These last two episodes are the ones that sound really good.
Yes.
So you can honestly just start with last week's and
Yeah.
we'll forget about the others.
Yeah, but we have some good material though on the others.
We do,
Yeah.
which sucks.
If only we could just go back and re-record those word by word. I'm not suggesting it. We are not doing that.
No, hell no.
No.
That's what, like 24, or no, so 25. This is episode 26.
Yeah.
Last was 25 when we recorded on your mic. And then that's 24 hours
Well, I mean, we
of
have
content.
we've pulled all-nighters before.
Yeah, that's an all weeker.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so we're not doing that. Yeah, so subscribe to us
Yeah.
if you liked our stuff and share it with your friends and family. Or if you didn't like us, share it with your enemies because they'll probably like us. You can check out our content on YouTube. We have a few videos
Mhm.
up.
We still need to go out hunting soon.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
It's been in a while.
Yeah.
You can also go on Facebook and Twitter and follow us. I don't post a lot, but I'm getting better. Or if you have a movie suggestion or an episode idea or pretty much anything you want us to talk about or discuss, you can email us at theallbroschannel@gmail.com. And so next week we're going to do the reference fail showdown, and I'm thinking that we do superhero showdown, Marvel
Okay,
superhero
yeah,
showdown.
let's do it.
On that list that I had.
Are you gonna try to go see Solo on a 5 Book Tuesday?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so
Then
then
we can do a solo
mhm.
trailer or
Solo
solo
trailer.
breakdown after that.
Because I want to get your. I really want to hear your opinion on it.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, so we
Cool.
got the double showdown next week,
Yep.
and then the week after, we'll do Solo,
A Star Wars story.
a Star Wars story.
Yeah.
So until then, this has been the All Bros podcast, and I am Caleb Albers,
And I am Jonathan Rose.
and we will see you guys next time. So deuces.
Bye.